Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start the demo in terms of from a client's perspective that is inquiring about a event, as well as I'll then showcase and show you how it works from a hotel or service provider's perspective as well. So up top, you can see here are the various different tabs. Enroll and register are the two important items. Pretty self-explanatory. Enroll is if you're a business and you're trying to claim your profile. You want to click enroll, follow the prompts, and you'll be provided with a username and password. Same idea and concept for a client. If you're trying to send out a lead, you want to register, follow the prompts, and you too will be brought with your username and password. Here are the various different tabs. I'm going to go ahead and select the venue in terms of the type of event I'm looking for. I'm looking for a business meeting. I'm next going to go ahead and select the city and state. I'm going to go ahead and select the date, the duration, and let's say I'm looking for a 100-person breakfast meeting. I'm going to do a search. As you can see, I will be brought to all of the various different hotels in that specific city and state. As a client, I can go ahead and submit a general inquiry where I can provide the basic information, the number of people, how to get contacted with, and a brief description, or I can dive directly into the booking itself by clicking Start Booking. When I click Start Booking, I'm now seeing the live view of that property in terms of, as you can see, image of their meeting space, the cost of that room, and the square footage. This allows the client to go ahead and search and see which would be the best suited meeting room for their event. I can see here that the dogwood is within my budget. It can also accommodate my 100-person breakfast. Next, I'm going to come to the time slot. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to select the morning time for the breakfast. Next, you'll be brought to the seating layout. As you can see, there's a various different options to choose. I'm going to click rounds. Next, I'm brought to the food services. So all of the properties load all of their menus, making it very user-friendly for each consumer to search the category. They can search based off of AM, PM breaks, breakfast, lunch, dinner, you name it. As you know, we're looking for a plated breakfast, so I'm going to select that in the category. I'm going to search through all of these different items, and let's say I would like the Highland Classic. I'm going to select on that. Next, I'm brought to the guest rooms. Pretty self-explanatory as well. You see the images, you see the room types, room rate. I can see here that I'm going to need a small block. I'm going to select the number of nights and the small guest room block of 25 guest rooms. Next, I'm brought to the amenities and services. I do know I'm going to need a projector and a wireless mic for my speaker, so I'm going to select those two items. Before submitting, I have the capability as a client to review what I'm sending out to the property, refamiliarize myself with what I selected. I can also go back from the food component and see what did I order, what was the menu, what was the quantity and the unit price. Same idea and concept here for the selected services, and same concept for the guest room component. As you know, we have lots of clients that request special concessions. Let's say this client would like us to consider a comp. Let's just say a podium. And that's it. The client will then submit that booking. As you can see, the additional service tab has popped up. Let's say I want some really nice centerpieces for my tabletops for the breakfast. I too have that capability of clicking yes. What that'll do is bring me back to the landing page where I can search based off of the florist under the services tab. For time, I'm going to click no. Just another update telling the consumer that they're almost completed. Each client or consumer has their own customized dashboard that looks similar to this. What this does is it stores all the history of any leads that have ever been sent through the platform. At any given time, the client can come back and access those leads. They can come back and add additional service providers. They can download their booking details. Let's say they have an extensive rooming list that they need to put together. They can also go ahead and generate here on their dashboard, save it, and send it directly to the property. So that pretty much is how it works from a consumer's perspective.